Welcome, everyone. We are live, and I am joined by Mr. Amazon Local Digital, Mr. Digital Marketing, Itamar. How you doing, Itamar?
Hey, Barry. Hi, everybody. So glad to be here.
Guys, we have something insane. We're going to get right into this. But I'm just telling you right now, Itamar, perhaps you can share with everyone in just 30 seconds why today is incredible. My little introduction is that in just under about 45 minutes from now, we're about to open up for you the opportunity to get your hands on something that is brand new, no one is tapping into in the Amazon market. It is a combination of digital marketing and Amazon e-commerce marketing. It's a $600 billion industry, and literally you are the first to market. It's something incredible. Itamar, why don't you give your little 30-second introduction?
It's huge. You said it all. So Amazon is drop shipping humans. It's exactly what we see on the screen. Amazon is getting into productizing services and selling services online. So the entire market is based on leads. All the service providers that you know, everything you would find on HomeAdvisor, on Yelp, all those huge companies, Amazon's basically ramming into them and basically changing the entire market from a lead-based market into a sales-based market, taking over the entire home service industry.
Guys, you're going to meet you're going to meet a $40 million a year winner. We're showing a brand new industry. Itamar just alluded to this. This is a brand new industry within Amazon that you would not have seen. If you didn't understand what Itamar was referring to, you will understand in the next few minutes. And what we're going to share with you and open up for you is the opportunity to join us for literally a few pennies on the dollar. You're going to see it, and it's coming up in the next 40 or so minutes. So guys, if you are ready to get started, give me a big ready in the chat box. If you want to open up a $600 billion industry in front of your eyes where there is practically no competition, the Amazon's about to take over, and you are going to be part of this at the beginning. All right, I can see all of our friends are here, Itamar. Yeah. This is packed to smithereens. People going bonkers already. I guess they saw the emails over the last couple of days. Guys, if you're ready to get started, I can see everyone is ready. So let's get started. Itamar, are you ready?
Yeah. I'm still waiting for this.
All right, guys, here we go. So today we're going to invite you to grab your share of a $600 billion market. There's almost no competition. And we're talking about your ability to grab non-stop recurring commissions from sales. You're barely going to need to lift a finger to generate. What are we referring to? Well, in a few minutes, here's a little bit of a spoiler. We have a special guest who's running a $40 million a year garage installation company. He's got a couple of hundred technicians. And here's the big thing. He's using Amazon to generate sales for his business. That's right. He's not selling garage parts. He's actually selling his workers. He's getting jobs for his business through Amazon. And you are about to be able to do this for practically any type of home service business, including other businesses as well. Tommy's here in the room. He's coming up in just a couple of minutes. So here's the massive market. Amazon is selling home services. I want you to concentrate for the next couple of minutes, because if you get this, you literally are going to open up a $600 billion market where the competition is tiny. What do we mean by home services? Yes, Amazon is selling services such as garage repairs, plumbing installation, kitchen gardening services. Even they're now going and progressing beyond home services. They're even selling things like guitar lessons. This is insane. That's right. Instead of just selling e-commerce products, Amazon is now set in the business of selling human beings and their services. Let me give you a couple of real examples. So imagine someone is buying a shower head. So you can see there on the right-hand side where we got the reference over there. It has expert setup, and you can, when you buy your shower head, you can buy the ability to bring in an expert into your house. Obviously, Amazon knows where you live in the world. They're going to bring you an expert to actually put the shower head on the actual shower for you. Here's another example. Here's something else. You can see on the left-hand side within the Amazon setup, you can see smart home services. As a standalone, people can now purchase home services as a standalone. That's the $600 billion market, the home service industry. So not only when someone buys products, we know Amazon is the biggest e-commerce seller online, bar none. They are the biggest. Whenever someone's now buying something like a garage part, a shower head, some gardening equipment. Guess what? They're selling them on actual experts coming in and providing the work for you. And people are now going to Amazon to purchase directly from them home services. Now, this is huge.
What we're seeing here is this is the biggest funnel on earth for home services. Amazon funnel is by far the biggest funnel on earth for home services, bigger than everything else
put together. Guys, it's not just, how many niches are we talking about within home services, Itamar?
More than 1,200.
1,200 plus niches, and it is expanding. This is right now in the US and the UK, and it is expanding. So this is where it's starting, but it's going to expand. And even within these services, Itamar, there's so many subcategories. It's insane. Here's an example of landscaping, where you can have lawn, aeration, you get delivery, installation, tree trimming services, shrub and hedge trimming services. And on top of that, they are then customizing the order, whether you're going to purchase a 2, 4, 8, 12, whatever it is, hours of maintenance. So there's subcategories. They've got the greatest funnel on earth, and now they're providing these services. And you can see, Itamar, it's not just home services. It's now expanding way beyond that. It's also services such as guitar lessons. My brother will be happy. He's just picked up a guitar for the first time in 30 years. He can now acquire guitar lessons on Amazon.
And check out, Barry, how they differentiate the setup and the buying method for each type of service. So the land mowing was just hours, but guitar lessons are a little bit different. So you can have a trial, you can have several lessons, you can have 30 minutes, 60-minute session, but they also invite you to do an online an online session, or in studio or in home. The guy's going to come to your home, and obviously the price is going to change. So for people selling guitar lessons, this is, a godsend, because now they're going to get so much traffic for their business just in their locale, where they can actually go and provide those lessons.
Traffic and sales. Amazon are the best sellers in town. Guys, who right now is experiencing a light bulb moment? Write LB in the chat box if you are experiencing a light bulb moment. And the opportunity for you here, guys, is absolutely insane, because these businesses we're going to show you have no idea, A, that this really even exists, even though there's an absolute obscene amount of sales already being generated. And number two, they don't know how to get started on Amazon. And you have the ability to grab a piece on every sale that is ever generated by people you put into Amazon home services. I can see people going absolutely berserk. Jamie, Oliver, Amy, people going bonkers. I can't even read these names. It's going so fast. Fred, I see that. You've written that 5 times. I see that as well. Georgia, yes, I see you as well. People going bonkers. All right, let's get into this. And I want you to understand why this opportunity is, without doubt, the biggest thing we have seen in years. And we've been around for quite some time, Itamar and I, but we have never seen anything quite like this. Now, I want you to understand the past in order to understand why this is a paradigm shift that's changing absolutely everything. Now, Itamar, when home service providers in the past, the garage, the plumbers, those guys, in the past, they were on these other websites. Explain in the past how they were generating business or sales for their business.
Yeah, so we call it the past, but it's still existing. Home services is a lead-based industry, right? Products are e-commerce, you can actually sell them. But up until now, up until this move that Amazon has made, services was not something you can buy online. So all service providers were basically trying to generate leads. They were paying directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Nextdoor. They were doing Google My Business, Facebook advertising. They were paying Home Advisor for leads. And all these directories, people would go search for different home service providers. They would type in whatever they want, and the home service providers would get the leads and call the potential customers and make a sale. But that's a bit archaic, right? Online. Amazon is shifting it to actually giving people the ability to buy the service online, which also makes the service provider extremely happy. Instead of paying for leads, actually selling something online.
This is huge. Guys, I want you to understand this. In the past, up till now, it was a lead-based industry. I hope you guys get this. So if you were a home service business, a garage repair business, a lawn mowing business, a gardening company, you would have to generate leads from the places that Itamar just mentioned. It was all about generating leads, and then you'd have to have the whole mechanism in place in order to turn a lead into a sale. That's a pain in the backside, and it was a very slow process. In other words, services up to today were not sold online. You got a lead, you'd connect with the potential client, and then you'd have to give them a quote and hopefully turn the lead into a client. This was the past. Obviously, it's still in the present, but that's what's about to change. Amazon is changing right now the entire landscape, no pun intended, of this entire industry. It's called a paradigm shift, because Amazon right now is selling the actual services. Guys, give me a big I get it if you understand the paradigm shift. This is not only going to affect Amazon's buyers, who are now going to buy this in droves, and already started that process, but the entire industry is going to be turned upside down. These other companies are going to have to follow suit. So the basic home service industry is now being turned upside down by this Amazon attack into the marketplace, and you are there at the very beginning. Guys, who gets this? Who understands the paradigm shift? Amazon has taken over, and as a result, other companies are going to have to follow suit. It's game over. It's no longer a lead-based industry. It's now a sales-based industry. These types of companies are going to be able to generate sales directly online through Amazon, and other companies are going to have to do so as well. Who's getting excited about being first to market this opportunity to almost any type of home service and other types of businesses? People, excuse me, I'm losing my voice already, are going crazy. The fact is, Amazon does not fail. This is a given. If they're going into home services, they're going in for the kill. They did a little test in 2016, proved beyond any doubt that they're going to conquer this. They've just started over the last couple of months, end of 2018, and now they're going for the kill. This is a $600 billion home service market. It's untapped. It's about to explode, and you're there at the very beginning. Whenever Amazon starts, if you're not already aware of this, when Amazon decides to do something, they don't fail. With web services, they succeeded. With Alexa, they succeeded. With Prime Video, they succeeded. With Whole Foods, they've succeeded. Everything they touch turns to gold, and now they're doing this home services, guys. You have the ability to be there at the very beginning. Why is this huge? Number one, Itamar alluded to this. They've got the best funnel in the entire business. They've got hundreds of millions of people with their credit cards on file. They're making ridiculous amounts of monthly sales. Every single person that buys a related product is going to be offered this type of service. Also, as this becomes and starts to explode, people will buy those services directly on Amazon. They've got all those related products, which is absolutely huge. They've got the best funnel in the business. They know how to sell. They advertise more than anyone else. They spend a fortune on advertising. And of course, they've got that name, that protection. That a person who buys a service from Amazon knows if something goes wrong, they are protected by Amazon. This is huge. Guys, who agrees? Amazon will explode home services. It's already starting to happen. And I just want you to understand, if you grab this now, it's literally like joining Amazon when they first started, because this is a brand new industry and you can join at the very beginning, at the top. People going absolutely berserk. Itamar.
Yeah, Barry, you mentioned Alexa. Tens of millions of homes in the United States already have Alexa. Now imagine, and this is starting to happen now, they're already aware of the home services. Next time somebody needs a plumber, not going to go to Google, not going to go online. They're just going to say, Alexa, I need a plumber. And then Alexa will say, the most recommended plumber for you is this and this. You can buy the service now for $250. Should I go ahead and buy it for you? And you're going to say yes, and that's it.
Bang.
And that's
bang,
it.
Bang. Okay, people, I've never seen a reaction like this, Itamar. People are just falling off their chairs. Let's continue, guys. In a nutshell, then, Amazon is transforming. It's an absolute revolution of a multi-billion offline market, and they're turning it into an online market. So it basically, those of you who are into local digital marketing, it's now transferring digital marketing into online e-commerce. Only you're not selling product, you're selling services. Right? So this is, again, as we mentioned, in over 1,200 different service-related products or services online, and it is increasing. We've already told you it's in the US, UK markets, and expanding. People are going absolutely berserk here. I can see absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Ito, anything you want to add before we continue?
No, the screen is just full with excitement. It's amazing.
All right. Let's go. Let's carry on, guys. This is where you fit in. And you have the power. Literally, it's a once-off opportunity because it's starting at the very beginning. This is your chance to grab a share of this $600 billion market. This is what it is in a nutshell. As we mentioned, Amazon is not just drop shipping products. It's now selling services. It's not just getting started. And Amazon, though, is getting started and needs a ton more service providers in every imaginable locality. They need more and more niches. It's an absolute need. Amazon wants to conquer the space, and they need our services. They need us to bring businesses to them. Here's on the other side of the coin. Businesses have no clue how to get themselves set up with Amazon Home Services. To be honest, if you don't know what Tommy knows, who you're going to meet in a couple of minutes, this would be a pain in the backside. No business, as you know, every business is busy doing what they're doing. They don't have time to learn new technology or to learn new services. This is something you need to provide them. It's an obligation almost, because you can generate a ton of business for them, and you're going to grab a piece of every result that is generated. They don't know how to use Amazon, and by setting them up, getting themselves, you'll be able to not only make money on the setup, but make money on every imaginable sale that is generated by Amazon without hardly lifting a finger. Guys, who is seeing the opportunity? Give me a big OMG if you are starting to see gold dust. Who's seeing the gold? Itamar.
Yeah, so Barry, this reminds me of the exact thing that happened with e-commerce, by the way. In 2006, I was consulting for the Export Institute, and they were trying to get manufacturers and businesses creating products on eBay at the time. And they basically built a line of private consultants that would work with those different companies to get their products online and start selling. And that was the initial stages of e-commerce back then. I don't know how many people are aware of it, but that's what needed to be done because those businesses were not primed for the technical and mindset aspect of e-commerce. They needed somebody to come in to help them set up, get it up. So imagine the local HVAC company needing to deal with the technical and marketing aspects of Amazon, even though it's simple. For those types of businesses, sometimes it's too much of a hurdle to do it by themselves. And as Barry mentioned, obviously nobody has the time. Small business owners are busy. They need somebody to provide them with services.
Guys, people are starting to see us tomorrow. It's so direct. There's a massive need. They don't know how to do it. Amazon's got a massive need. They're conquering the space. Wow, this is an opportunity no one is tapping into. And guys, I want you to understand, it's not just Amazon. When Amazon decides to do something, everyone else follows suit. So even though it starts with Amazon, it never ends with Amazon. So when you get in at the front, at the beginning, you build this out, get businesses, it's not just going to end up with Amazon. It'll start there. But all the other providers that we mentioned before, Yelp and the others, are going to have to follow suit or they will die. It's as simple as that. So you'll be primed to help these businesses to sell their services, also on other services as well that are going to follow along. And you will be there at the beginning. The opportunity is way bigger than anything we've even mentioned up to now. I want you to imagine right now, in the next year, you could be controlling the presence and sales channels of businesses galore across the web in your local area through online. You don't even need to be in the US or the UK or the other localities that Amazon will be opening up in, I'm sure, in the future. You don't even need to be there. You could be anywhere in the world. You could do this from the web. You can do this from your home, but you could be in control of this market. Imagine being able to generate ongoing commissions, a percentage on every sale that's ever generated by Amazon for every business you bring on that you brought on at the beginning before anyone else even got to those businesses. This is absolute insanity. As we mentioned, businesses, they deeply need you. On the one hand, you just share with them how they can start making sales on Amazon. They would jump at this. I mean, who wouldn't want to get their hands on the world's biggest, most successful online funnel around? Amazon does all the selling for them. However, we've mentioned this is why you are needed in this. These businesses need your help. They're not even aware of the opportunity. They wouldn't know how to get set up. They don't know how to get approved by Amazon, by the way. It's a simple process once you know what to do. If you don't know, it could take you a ridiculous amount of time. They also need to qualify, and this is going to open up for you a massive additional opportunity, which I'm going to share with you in just a couple of minutes. But some of those businesses won't even qualify. They may not have the reputation that Amazon demands in order to sell their services on Amazon. This is where you come in. You could sell them on online reputation management services. By the way, it's all fulfilled by other companies. You don't have to lift a finger, but that's another opportunity if you make hundreds of dollars per month in your pocket directly without actually having to lift a finger. More of that coming up in just a few minutes. Plus, once you get them set up, they're going to need help managing their listings to increase sales and adding more team members. If they've got consultants, if they have people working for them, you can add more and more team members, make more money every time you set them up. And of course, every time you set up more people, they're going to make more sales. You make more money in the commissions. I'll share with you the numbers in just a couple of minutes as well. But guys, this is like drop shipping, but with better margins and with 100% less headache and almost no competition. You have no product setup costs, none whatsoever. Remember, you're selling services. You get paid just for the setup. You're going to get paid on every listing that you do for that company you work with. You're going to get paid on ongoing management. That's recurring every month. You're going to take a piece of every sale that's generated because no one else is doing this. Plus, you have an opportunity to sell other services as well, because once you get businesses involved with this, they're going to want a lot more. Imagine, and this is in brackets, once you get them set up with this, you could sell them anything you want. And by the way, we're going to show you how to do it. All the fulfillment's done by major companies. You don't have to lift a finger, but you could be collecting hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in monthly recurring payments from these companies by providing them SEO, Facebook, email marketing services that's fulfilled by other companies that we're going to share with you. Guys, who's seeing the opportunity? Who thinks this is absolutely wild? Write in the chat box, W-I-L-D, if this is going wild. $600 billion market with almost no competition. Amazon's about to take over, but they need your help. These providers desperately need you. These businesses, they can't do without you. And you could grab a piece on every shake and take a piece on the management, everything you want. And there's a lot of money to be made, people. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
oh, my goodness. Yes. Perhaps you can elaborate, Itamar, on how they're making money. Let's just break this down so people understand just the depths of the opportunity that's in front of them.
Yeah, so like you mentioned, Barry, first you get paid for setup. So unlike e-commerce or other things you might be doing, it's not a long haul before you get paid. You don't do any work before you actually get the money. So first you get paid for setup, or you're not going to set up anything for any company, because the setup process requires some knowledge, but this is why we have an inside guy that's providing us with all the information, Tommy, that's going to come up, and you're going to learn everything from him. But you get paid for setup, and then you get paid for management. What is management? It's taking care of updates, taking care of additional team members that that company wants to add. For example, let's say they have one technician, they want to add another one and another one. Let's say they want to update something in the profile. Let's say they want to change something in the pricing. That all requires somebody to do that. You're going to pay recurring to do that. It's super, super, super simple. You just need to know how to do that. Getting paid on every sale you make via Amazon. So one of the things that we're going to recommend for you guys, and we have the agreements in place, is that when you actually close a deal with whatever company you do that with, you're not only going to get paid on the setup and management, you're also going to get paid on commissions, meaning for every sale that profile is generating, you're going to get something for that sale. Reputation management is critical. Why is it critical? First off, all the companies that want to join Amazon need to have some sort of social proof, need to have good ranking. If they don't have it, you can help them by selling them reputation management, taking them up, and then bringing them into Amazon. And if they already have good reviews and ranking, and you can get them on Amazon quickly, then they need to sustain it all the time. So they have to buy the reputation management.
And by the way, in that reputation management, you're not going to have to fulfill a thing. We've got a company you can work with. More of that coming up in just a minute. Sorry, you're talking about number 4?
Yes, completely. The entire idea that you're not fulfilling anything on the service side, everything is being done for you, while you're still making huge, huge margins, 2x and more. Sell additional marketing solutions. This is a must-have. Why is this a must-have? Because you need to help the business and you need to help yourself make more money. Why are you helping the business? You got them on Amazon. They're getting traffic. But they can get traffic from other places, right? What about SEO? What about Facebook advertising? What about email marketing blasts for, we have an email marketing service, 700 targeting parameters. So many things you can help the business with on the marketing side, and obviously each thing that you sell also makes you more money. So by the end of it, you can make from each client tens of thousands of dollars over a year. Of course, not every month, but over a year, tens of thousands of dollars from a client, which is in of itself very respectable.
Guys, let me just explain that. If you could be making $10,000, $15,000 in your pocket from each client, with 7 clients, you're making, it's a 6-figure business, right? We are not talking, and this is an open market. No one is doing this. It's literally a foot in the door into this market. No one is touching this. That's the opportunity in front of us. Let me just go a little bit more into detail. You get paid on setup and management, as Itamar pointed out. For the company setup, for say 3 team members, you should be charging $1,000. No one's doing this. It's an open market. For every additional team member, you should be charging $250, or you should be paid, and on top of that, $150 per month maintenance fee. So that client is already worth to you something close to $2,000 or $3,000 before you even get started. You're going to be paid on every sale they generate on Amazon. Imagine if you could generate for them $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. That's another few $1,000s in your pocket just from commissions. You'll be taking 3 to 10%. Reputation management, we're going to share with you how you can outsource this in just a couple of minutes. Hundreds of dollars per month in your pocket. So that's worth for you now close to something close to maybe even $1,000 a month in your pocket. You can then sell them additional marketing solutions such as SEO campaigns where you could be making $300 in your pocket. That's another nearly $4,000 in your pocket per year. Facebook campaigns, you could be making another hundreds of dollars per month. 43% margins with the company you work with. Everything's outsourced. You could be doing email blasts to dedicated audience that fits the exact target audience of that type of business you're working with, and start make $2,000 to $4,000 in your pocket every time you do it. That is how you turn a HS, a home service provider, turn them from a literally you can make a few $1,000s and turn them into a $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a year client in your pocket. Guys, do you see the massive opportunity that's in front of you with Amazon? Give me a big AZON, Azon. If you're starting to see a wild opportunity, people are still going absolutely berserk. Guys, the time has arrived. It took a $40 million a year winner to discover this hole in the market. Let me introduce you Tommy Mello. Tommy is with us. This guy is insane. He has an extraordinary home service business that's doing extremely well. His secret right now that no one else has tapped into is how he's using Amazon Home Services to feed his over 200 technicians with more work than they could possibly handle. He's now become an absolute expert in this field. He's helping businesses right now. His technicians are full to the rafters with deals that they're generating from Amazon. Amazon's sending them sales all day long. He's now become the world's leading expert in getting other businesses more clients through the power of Amazon. And for the first time ever, he's showing you, and his team are showing you, how you can do this for other businesses, not just for your own business, but for other businesses, so you can grab your share of this $600 billion market. Tommy Mello, how you doing, Tommy?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Awesome. How did you find Amazon? How did you manage to find this home services in Amazon and achieve so much from it?
That's a great question. And Amazon is right now the largest company in the world, and they knew they had to tap into the home service space. So years ago, they actually approached me, and we launched on Amazon Home Services. And home services was a little bit more than they wanted to tackle at the time once they got into the depth of how complicated it is. So they came back to us, and a friend of mine actually asked me if I'd like to pilot out the program. So we've made every error and worked hand in hand with them to get it to where it actually makes sense, and we can make a lot of money with it now. And I'm at the point now where we're just tapped out. We've got so many jobs, and I can't be everywhere at once. Everybody's on Amazon Prime, and they're starting to look for Amazon, and it's becoming more of a commodity these days to actually get the work done on your home.
Tommy, can you share with everyone what is the scope of this opportunity? We're talking about a $600 billion market. Amazon is about to conquer it. Our members are about to join at the very beginning. They have the ability to grab a share on every sale that is generated by this. And businesses, there isn't a business out there that doesn't want to make more sales. And you have a system, Tommy, to help them make sales through Amazon non-stop. So perhaps you can just share with everyone the scope of the opportunity, especially for someone that's just about to start out and build the business for the first time.
You know, it's unlike any other opportunity. It's kind of like finding out when Google was coming out. Google has always been kind of the monster when it comes to home service. But now everybody goes to Amazon. I get my toilet paper from Amazon. I get my shoes from Amazon. It's just so much more convenient. I'm on schedule for shavers from Amazon. And people are starting to look from there for how to hang fans. So they order a fan and it says, get this installed professionally. And to be that vendor is the most amazing thing, because we've learned how to not only be that vendor, but get through the system fast and effective to get a lot more of that work. So let's say my competitors are getting a tenth of the work. I'm getting the majority of the work because I'm doing what Amazon wants, and I'm doing, more importantly, what the consumer wants. And that's a win-win-win all the way around. So this opportunity is, it's impossible to explain into words. I would say look at what happened with Google. Look what happened with the dot-com era as far as going to the internet, the PCU, private computer world. I mean, it's huge. It's a monumental opportunity for anybody looking to make a lot of money right now.
Tommy, you know what I find really exciting about this is that our members will be able to grab a commission on every sale that's generated, 3, 5, 7, 10% on every single sale that's generated. That is humongous, because these businesses haven't got a clue about how to do this on Amazon. You're providing this for them. And as a result, you get paid not just on the setup fees, not just on the management, but also on every sale that is generated. There is hardly a business out there that would not want to get nonstop additional sales. And there's 1,200 different markets that Amazon's working on in the US, in the UK, and they are expanding like crazy. That is what I find really exciting, Tommy.
Well, anytime you get like a SaaS type model where it's reoccurring, I mean, look, Amazon's $800 billion company. They're investing a lot of time and energy. Google just invested $100 million in the last quarter into home service. All these companies, if you look now at Facebook, they're going into it, but Amazon is actually the one that has everybody in a membership. I don't know about you, Barry, but do you have a Google membership, or do you have a Facebook membership as far as a paid membership?
I've got a Prime membership.
But you do on Amazon. And the point is, it's kind of like Costco. We feel loyal to where we're paying for a membership. And Amazon is just more convenient. They beat everybody on the logistics of it. For some reason, there's more trust with Amazon. And that alone is what's going to cause them to take over. They're already doing it. It's just getting on the bus before it even takes off. I feel like we're in the fetal stages of what's happening right now. And I'm really excited to be part of it.
And Tommy, just be clear, inside of the training, is there anything between you and your team that you're holding back, that our members won't know exactly how to get any business into Amazon, get them ranked, get them jobs, get them business, and therefore be able to grab a piece of the share of every sale that's generated? Anything you're holding back?
You know, I learned a long time ago, if you deliver value, you win every time. The hard part for the people and the members is actually doing it. Look, I can tell you to work out, eat right, and do this stuff, but I'm not holding anything back. This is simple. We made the mistakes going into this. We really did, and it's kind of unfortunate the way we had to learn, but we said, man, I don't want anybody else to have to go through this process. So we kind of built the shortcuts and really just explained the quickest, most efficient way to get into the Amazon portal and to make it successful for every single home service company around.
Thank you so much, Tommy. We're coming back in just a couple of minutes, but the time has now come to invite our members to join us to grab their share of the $600 billion home service market. Guys, welcome to HomeZon.
This is going to be insane. What you're about to get your hands on is something like you have never seen before. It is literally the home services revolution package and system. You're about to get access to the entire package. Tommy and his team are going to step you through this process step by step. If you would like to grab your share of a $600 billion market before it even takes off, as Amazon takes over, he's going to share with you, with his team, the best markets to go after, the businesses you should be tapping into, the easiest conversion method that sucks business in fast and bees to honey, how you can get them into Amazon home services without selling a thing, how to solve their reputation management issues for good without you having to lift a finger so they qualify with Amazon. Remember, some of these businesses won't qualify. That's your opportunity for a massive upsell. If they do qualify, you can maintain that reputation management, or they will lose their benefits from Amazon. That's where you make money on the side as well as an upsell. We share with you how to get them onboarded so you can fully optimize their Amazon listing, get them to the top of the Amazon listings. We show you how you can get deals. Remember, every deal these businesses generate, you're not just making money from setting them up, but every deal they generate is money in your pocket. You'll be taking 3 to 10% commissions depending on the type of business and their profit margins. We share with you how to get them insured and make even more. You must have insurance. You can make money from that insurance as well, by the way. We share with you, and Tommy goes through this with his team, how to get them set up for success so you remove all the complications that would stop them from doing this and allow you to do this for massive amounts of businesses. You'll be provided with proof so you're positioned for success. So you don't go in there as like some singlepreneur that has no background in this. You go in as a winner, piggybacking on the success that Tommy has had. And we share with you how you can get ranked fast and a high for these businesses. Remember, every sale they generate is money in your pocket. You will know who to go after in short, how to close insane deals, how to make recurring commissions, and we share with you step by step. This is newbie friendly. I don't care if you've never made a sale in your life. This is not selling. When you are providing businesses and you literally, every sale that is generated, you'll be making money from. You literally, it is like selling or giving candy to school children. Now, you're also getting Tommy's client getting software. It's an additional bonus as well that you're getting. That, by the way, this software is only for businesses that are playing hard to get. You can provide them with a lead generation system that generates from their website leads like there's no tomorrow. This is a 997 system we're literally giving away to you. For any business you have any hard time, they're not responding to you, you provide this. But I'm telling you right now, you're barely going to need this. This is just for members that literally want to clean up shop. What this system allows you to do is to turn dead home service websites into a lead generation funnel on the spot without you having to lift a finger. It is the most incredible foot in the door strategy to get attention for those home service businesses that aren't answering. And we're going to share with you how to get in front of them, how to generate a ton of leads of these businesses that are going to want to work with you. And if they don't, you've got an additional software that's going to allow you to do this. Itamar, can you just give literally a 60-second synopsis of what this lead generation system does so people know what they're getting as an additional bonus for those businesses that are not answering their calls, which we're going to share with them how they can get a ton of them regardless of the software. Can you just share this very briefly, Itamar?
Sure. This is one of my favorite tools, by the way. This is an automated chatbot, a very smart chatbot that you can script depending on the niche. So, for example, you put one line of code on the site, it puts the chatbot. The chatbot starts conversing with whatever traffic coming in, generating leads for the business. Because you can give this away for free, because the software is something we own and we provide to you as part of this insane opportunity, is you can go to any business and say, you know what, you're not sure about Amazon, let me generate leads for you. Here you go. I'm going to put one line of script on your site, completely free. And let's see if it generates leads. And obviously, it's going to be the most biggest and best call for action on the website. It's going to generate leads very fast because it's an automated smart chatbot. Once they get those leads coming in, they want to do everything with you. It can also be an upsell for a person already working on Amazon because it's actually a very, very aggressive, very, very optimized lead generation machine. I think it's one of the best softwares we have in the chatbot industry, and we can script it any way we want. So even if you're not using one of the 18 templates of the best niches that we have that we crafted for you, you can add more and more templates yourself for any type of business.
So not only, guys, you got with this Amazon opportunity ability to close any business without selling. If that doesn't work, you've got something that's going to work. And if you've already told them, this is an upsell opportunity as well. Guys, we're doing something incredibly special for 500 members only, and we're adding in bonuses like you wouldn't believe. Number one, the upsell formula. We've got a live training coming up here. We're going to share with you how you can turn any business into a $5,000, up to a $5,000 a month client. Yes, we're going to show you how you can upsell galore, galore, galore. Literally, once you get them sucked into Amazon, how you can sell them other services as well. We're going to go into that in great depth so you can transform yourself from an Amazon home service agency into a fully fledged online marketing agency. You're getting access to your very own agency website that we provide you, right? We're going to provide you with the template. You can stick this on on your own server. You can stick this into if you have some landing page software. It's very simple. The template is yours. Plus, we're going to give you client converting marketing materials. So you look like an A1 agency, not just a website, but LinkedIn messages, email swipes, flyers, decks, you name it. You are right now transformed into an Amazon home service agency. And this is an open market. Now, this literally is a $5,000 mastermind with a $40 million winner who's going to reveal absolutely everything you need to crush this. But for a ridiculously limited time, and exchange, this is what we need from you. In exchange for a written or video testimonial, once you start crushing deals, that's all you need to commit. I don't care if you write in, you send a video, you send an audio, but you commit that you will interact with us as soon as you are closing insane deals. We're going to do something. This is mind-boggling. That's right. The numbers you're seeing on the screen right now are real. In fact, it's going to be even better than that. You get access for just $97 for the entire HomeZon system. The only difference between platinum and gold at 97, platinum at 127. And by the way, if you act fast on the 127, we have got a special on that. But that literally is going to be first come, first serve, where the platinum's basically going to be very close to the gold price. But that's for action takers. They're going very, very fast. What is the difference between gold and platinum? Well, if you act fast, there's hardly any difference even on the price, not even 127. It's reduced, but you need to go over there right now to get it. The only difference is that in gold, you get access to the training, but you're in the platinum, you get access to Tommy's client getting tool that we shared with you just a couple of minutes ago. In gold, you don't get it. In platinum, you do, but everything else you do get. So you're getting the training, you're getting the tool in platinum, you're getting the bonus upsell, Formula Live training. You'll get more services to sell to your clients' training. You're getting access to your own agency websites. Plus, you're getting access to client converting marketing materials such as the website, the LinkedIn messages, email swipes, flyers, decks. You look like a professional, complete professional home service agency. I recommend no one goes for gold. You go for platinum because if you act fast, you're going to be able to get it. Literally, the 127 is dropped. And here we go, guys. Here is the link. Here we go.
Click on the button. You should see it around this webinar. People are still asking. Click on the button and join us. You should see the button around here. Just click on it. As soon as you join again, remind us so we can mention your name. You should see the button. Yes, that is correct. The button. Everyone can start to see it now. Excellent. As soon as you click on it, join and let us know in the chat box.
Head over there right now, guys. We've got a special on the 127, which is ridiculously reduced as well. So there's practically no difference between gold and platinum. Grab it now. Get the software as well, which itself is part of a 997 package. You're getting it as part of this package. This is going bonkers. As soon as you join, I need to know in the chat box. Fire away. Let me know your name. As soon as you join, there are a couple of options as well afterwards that we're going to share with you to be able to customize your order. They are literally tiny pennies on the dollar. I'm going to share with you just a minute, guys. I can see people going absolutely bonkers. We have got a problem, Michael, there in HQ. We might burn down our servers. This is absolutely ridiculous. Wow. Michael, fire up the servers because people are going berserk. You know, in the meantime, as people go berserk, let's start answering questions. I'm going to bring Tommy in just as well, again in just a second. But Itamar, in the meantime, let me just briefly ask you some questions I can see that are being fired away as we speak. First of all, how easy is this, Itamar?
It's super easy. Tommy will show you everything, but basically setting up on Amazon, you just need to know the flow in the system. There are 4 simple steps, and for each step, Tommy explains everything over the shoulder, as well as some people on his team that have done it hundreds of times. He has more than 200 technicians on the system, so he knows exactly what to do. Everything from how to get in, and then obviously the setup once you get in, and then maintaining it so they can have more and more leads. It's quite simple.
It's very simple, guys. Businesses don't have the time, the energy, or the resources to be able to do this. It is so simple.
All right, a little bit of an update, guys. It is going absolutely berserk over there. People are joining left, right, and center. And I can just tell you, now, if you're experiencing any problems joining, you need to speak to a spouse, maybe you need to wait 24 hours. You've got a question, you need to speak to us. there is a form. It'll take you 25 seconds to fill out the form. All you need to do, there's a button right now on the page. It is a Save Me Spot button. Click on the Save Me spot. Fill out the form in 25 seconds to secure your spot and to be able to speak to a member of our team. So do that right away. If you haven't yet joined, you want to speak to us, you've got a question, you would need to speak to a spouse, maybe you can't join right now, you need to wait a day or so, click on that button, fill out the form, do it ASAP, first come, first serve, we'll take care of you. Please fill out that form, click on the button right now. Donnie Francis, I see that you're in. Are people going crazy? I cannot read out all the names, and people are asking, am I in? Yes, I'm in. I'm not going to call out all the names. You know what? I'm going to do a little bit later, and I'll call out all the names, but it's going to take forever, and I know there's a lot more content that we want to get through. I don't think Tommy's ever seen anything quite like this before, but guys, this is going absolutely berserk. Let's get back into the training.
The fact you can imagine, set up a business, it's so easy. The management is so easy. You could be getting ongoing commissions, non-stop. Incredible. All right, next. What markets is this for? I've already mentioned it in the presentation. This is right now in many localities in the US and in the UK. They're expanding into other locations thereafter. We're pretty sure based on the way that they're conquering this market. But you don't need to. You don't even need to be in the US. You don't need to be in the UK to do this. You can do this from the confines of your home. You could do this in your home office. That's the beauty of this, guys. You do not need to be local to do this. If you are, that's also great. But you don't. You could be sitting in the Sahara Desert, right? We're not sitting anywhere near the US and UK markets right now, Itamar and I. It doesn't make a difference. Anything to add to that, Itamar?
No, I just wanted to add that you're 100% right. It's a completely home business. You can do it anywhere in the world. Both on Really Successful and Umbrella side, we have hundreds of members throughout the world selling into the United States, selling into the UK, working with different businesses. There is no problem doing it anywhere you are with the United States and UK. But like Barry mentioned, we think it's going to expand fast. And also, it's not just Amazon. We are very, very much sure that once you get into this business, as the months go by, a year from now, and maybe more, as you're already making money, you'll see HomeAdvisor moving this way, Yelp moving this way, and then you can get all these businesses selling on all these other platforms, just expanding clients you already have to making 2x, 3 times as much money as you have been doing with them on Amazon.
Absolutely insane. We mentioned in the presentation over 1,200 categories, tons of subcategories, and we've seen that the funnel is so perfected that depending on the category and the nature of the product, of the service that you are selling or that you are providing, that the company is selling, Amazon has got this down to a T, whether they're selling a 2-hour, 4-hour service or whether they're selling lessons. The funnel is built down to a T. There is no better funnel creator than Amazon. And now you can provide these businesses with that funnel service. You don't have to do anything other than set them up. But what's incredible about this, Itamar, we mentioned in the presentation, that this is even working with things like guitar lessons. I mean, how far-reaching is this Amazon Home Services going to go? What sort of categories are we expecting in the future?
I think every type of service category. Simple things that we even see today. For example, you have some companies doing tax returns online. They have a productized price for the initial offer. We're going to see accountants, I think, taxes, everything related to setup of companies. We'll see things that are related to things that used to be coupons. For example, you used to have a lot of coupons and coupons buying on everything that we now see in Groupon, for example, or we get in the mail. You can actually sell on Amazon. Just sell directly the product, the service, whatever it is. Everything from cleaning your car and having it waxed to taking your dog to a shower or a doggy hairdresser. Whatever service that we now see, almost every service that we now see has an ability to be productized, at least on the initial offer. Obviously, once you sell something initially, you get into a relationship with the customer, and then you can provide quotes on things that are more complex. But almost any business has something that is productized, has just, a cookie cutter number and template and service for it. So it's going to be, I think, most services out there.
Awesome. Quick fire questions here. People asking, good question. When it comes to Amazon, in terms of their success, how likely is it that they are going to succeed with this? Where do you envision this going?
Yeah, so it's a great question. I think, like you mentioned before, Barry, they're pretty much, they're very aggressive. They're succeeding with almost everything that they do. But if we try to take a look just at this, not even think about their past successes, let's think about it. Who's the biggest e-commerce seller online? Amazon. Who has the most e-commerce traffic online? Amazon. Who is the most trusted brand in e-commerce online? Amazon. Okay, so because they have the biggest funnel, because they're already selling all the products, and those products now they're offering in addition to it, okay, you bought a head shower installation, you bought a TV, buy somebody to mount it. You bought something for gardening, why not buy a lawn mowing services? Okay, so they have the biggest funnel, the biggest traffic. They've already been doing it. They piloted it in 2016, took a step back, got ready for it, and relaunched it in 2018 very, very aggressively, and they're expanding super fast. I don't see a way, never say never, but I don't see them rolling this back. I think this is going to stay for years and just expand into the rest of the web. I think the entire web, the entire service industry is going to become e-commerce. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong about the time. I'm not wrong about if. Okay, so
big update from HQ. Sorry to interrupt. Michael's giving us an update. The price is about to rise, guys. We have had such an insane reaction. Numbers are about to change on that page. You need to head over there right now. Get over to the page right now and join now, or you will miss out. I told you the platinum and gold are pretty much at right this point the same investment. We've got a special for fast early bird risers. This is your opportunity. Grab it right now. I can't even read out the amount of people that are joined right now. This is absolutely obscene. It is crazy. So guys, head over there right now. Grab this. Otherwise, the price will be rising. Do not hesitate. Head over there right now.
I can see some people are asking us questions here in the chat box. What happens once I join? And I can see someone else asking a brilliant question, which I'm about to resolve right now, because there's only one thing that could be possibly holding you back from joining HomeZone, and that is you might not have access to thousands, tens of thousands, or hundreds of thousands of businesses to present this offer to. You see, there isn't a business on earth that's not going to want more sales. So when you invite them to generate those sales through Amazon, you give them the ability to do so, it's going to be practically impossible for them to say no. But what happens if you don't have access to hundreds of thousands of those businesses? Well, that has been resolved once and for all, because once you join our program HomeZone, you're going to be invited to join Trafazon for tiny pennies on the dot. This is absolutely insane, because we are going to put you and share with you how to get in front of hundreds of thousands of businesses non-stop. This is through three means. Number one, through email marketing. We're going to share with you where you can find a tool that will put you in front of millions of businesses, get their email addresses, get in front of the decision makers, and we're going to share with you how you can get in front of them, how to get them excited about this opportunity and close deals with them. So if you're lacking a Rolodex, that's resolved with email marketing, but that's not just it. Number two, LinkedIn marketing. We're going to share with you how to do the same thing through LinkedIn, how to get in front of decision makers, how to close deals, how to get them excited. Again, all this from the confines of your home. Even though Amazon is in 1,200 different markets, they're in the US and UK and are expanding. You could be anywhere in the world. That is right, Frederick. You can be in France, you could be in Europe, you could be anywhere in the world, and you can do this from home because you can do email marketing and LinkedIn marketing from home. And we're going to share with you how to get in front of obscene amount of businesses. We're going to do the same thing in social media as well, with an emphasis on YouTube. With YouTube, you can get penny and dirt cheap clicks and get in front of decision makers and business owners. Plus, we mentioned Tommy's tool before. We're adding 18 new templates, 5 of which are specific to home services. So you will be able to supply that service of generating leads for any type of home service business. Literally plug and play with the software. That's an additional bonus as well. Now, this is a $497 package. Right now, as you join HomeZone, you can grab this as well for just $67, and there is a coupon there that you actually, if you join us right now, you can get that with a coupon, so it's even less than $67, but just a warning, that is going to go up very quickly, and we've got people like Bonkers that are joining Trafazon as well. So you join Amazon on the front end, and if you don't have access to a Rolodex of hundreds of thousands or millions of businesses, you join Trafazon on the back end, and that is going to save you a fortune. You get access to everything for $67, and if you're fast, with a coupon as well. I'm going to mention one other part of the funnel, just that you know, and this is absolutely humongous. This is humongous because, guys, there is only one thing that could possibly hold these businesses back. Remember, this is a $600 billion market. You're the first to market. You have access now with Trafazon to millions of businesses, potentially through email, LinkedIn marketing, and YouTube. And guess what? Some of those businesses are not going to qualify. They're not going to qualify, and they need your help. Why won't they qualify? Because Amazon only wants to work with businesses with a squeaky clean online reputation. If they don't have a reputation or it's not squeaky clean, Amazon's going to reject them. So guess what? Here's an opportunity to massively further X your profits. This is insane, because what if you were able to provide these businesses with reputation management solution, which you don't actually have to fulfill? It's done by one of the leading companies in the world. Guys, this is part of a 1297 course. You are about to get access to a reputation management company for pennies on the dollar. Their software, their assets, everything. So if there's a business that doesn't qualify for Amazon, they're going to be upset that they cannot benefit from Amazon's deluge of sales that they can create for them. You will then be able to provide them with reputation management services. And even clients that do join you on the Amazon journey, they need to maintain a squeaky clean reputation. Guess what? You're going to upsell them on reputation management. This is huge. You know what? Let's hand this over. Itamar, it's all yours. Why don't you show everyone this incredible reputation management system? And guys, you're going to get it for pennies on the dollar.
Thank you, Barry. So guys, we're going to talk about YouStar Reputation Management Platform, which is our leading program for reputation management. And we really think you should bundle it with the Amazon. It's for a limited time offer. It's usually $12.97. It's going to be pennies on the dollar today. And the reason is because it works so well with this offer that we think you just got to have it. And I'll explain why. So we all know as consumers that we're not going to work with a 2.5-star business. Doesn't matter if it's a service provider. Doesn't matter if it's whatever company it is, a dentist or a technician, an HVAC company or a gardener, right? So we're not going to work with them, and Amazon doesn't want to push them. So Amazon wants service providers that have high-ranking reviews. So we're going out, we're talking with clients. Maybe some of them have 2.5, maybe some of them have 3. We need to get that reputation up. We need to get those rankings up for them. That's a sale immediately that would help them get on Amazon and make more sales. That's one. Second, if they already have enough high-ranking reviews and we can get them on Amazon, we need to keep them there, and we can do a very good job at generating more and more reviews for them, which will generate more referrals, which will generate more money for their business. Okay, and for that we need a very strong solution, which is exactly what we have and what I'm going to show you. The solution has 2 parts. One is lead gen, and one is review generation and high-ranking generation with some gating. I'll show you exactly what I mean. First off, there is a little script that we put on the website of all these companies. It includes an automated, very simple chat widget, basically harvest leads. Those leads are being sent via an app directly to the phone of the service provider. So even if it's an HVAC company or a plumber, they're out on the field, they're not in front of the computer, they're going to get directly to their messaging app. They're going to get that message of, hey, looking for a quote on my house, 2,000 square feet. Thank you. And the business can respond immediately. Then after that client is converted to a customer, the system is also integrated into our client's CRM. So immediately it's going to send an email and an SMS saying, thank you. Would you recommend us to a friend? And depending on what they answer, they're going to see 2 different flows. If they answer, yes, I want to recommend you to a friend, then immediately the system is going to push them to either Google, Facebook, Yelp, or any of the other review sites for them to provide a review online, high-ranking review, because the system knows that, yes, they want to recommend us. If they click no, they don't want to recommend us, meaning they want to provide bad feedback, the system is going to take them offline, basically sending their message directly to the business owner. So the business owner can call them and say, hey, I'm very sorry, change their mind, maybe give them some sort of offer, to get them to provide high-ranking reviews. So the system does two things: push good reviews to the network, to the internet, and it basically gates bad reviews and push them to the client, push them to the business, so the business owner can fix them and change the client mind. Something that is critical about this platform for our Amazon approach to marketing is basically our approach is to get a lot of companies on Amazon. And we want to work with companies that have more and more technicians, more and more teammates. The reason we want to do that is because we're going to make more and more money, generating more and more sales, and also because we can take higher setup fees. If we're taking a $1,000 setup fee for 3 technicians, for a company of 20 technicians, we can easily take $5,000, even if we give them some sort of bundle offer, $3,500. So we want to get bigger companies. We need a review management system that can handle teams. This review management system can handle any size of team, even 200 people like Tommy's company. Each person in the team can also directly send to the client a request to get a review. So imagine you're getting a sale, you're working with an HVAC company, you're getting them on Amazon. They have 5 technicians on the field. Those technicians go, they provide a good job for the customer. He immediately texts the customer to give them a review. That customer can give them a review immediately. That ability will generate a lot of high-ranking reviews for that company. But in addition to that, the manager can also see which technician is getting a better score. Like you can see in the screenshot right here, Chris is getting 36 score. He's getting a lot of high-ranking reviews as opposed to Tess, who's not doing so well. So maybe you as an Amazon manager are going to tell the company, hey, I'm going to take Tess off. Tess is not going to be our technician anymore because I want to send more sales to people who are actually getting good reviews, so we get more and more traffic from Amazon, which is correct. So you now have this control to generate more money for the company because you see how well their teammates are doing. This system integrates to 500 CRMs and billing software. So basically, it doesn't matter what your client is working with, this system will integrate into, and you don't have to do the integration. It's going to be done for you in an onboarding conversation with the client. We have tens of amazing case studies in the training for you that you can use as your own for your own social proof about any service provider you can imagine. Everything we have on Amazon, but also other things that you can go after. For example, dentists and lawyers, you can just sell them reputation management now, which our members are doing today with this program, getting amazing results. Like I said, for a limited time, because we're bundling this with Amazon and not as a standalone, it's not going to be available afterwards. Instead of $12.97, it's going to be $2.97 for a 12-month license, or just $37 a month. I really think you should bundle it because it's going to help you get more people on Amazon. It's going to help you manage the clients you have on Amazon better and get them more sales. Back to you, Barry.
Thank you, Itamar, for that. We're going to get to Tommy, guys, and answer more of your questions in just a second. Thank you, Tommy, for holding on. But guys, again, to reiterate, this is a $1,297 program that you're getting access right now for just $297 for a 12-month license, or $37 a month. And just so you understand where this fits in, remember, with Trafazon, you can get in front of millions of businesses, provide them with the Homazon offer. Many of them are going to take it up. Many of them, though, are going to have reputation management issues that's going to prevent them from getting qualified for Amazon. This is your opportunity, the easiest upsell you will ever make in your entire life, because businesses want to be on Amazon. If they don't qualify, they're going to want you to help them qualify. You come along and provide them with reputation management services where you could be making significant monthly recurring income for life. Because what happens is not only can you get them qualified, but they're then going to have to maintain their squeaky clean reputation for Amazon. And even if they do qualify, they need to maintain that reputation, and you'll be able to upsell clients that you get onto the Amazon system. So you now have been transformed from a regular business person into a fully fledged agency. Literally, you now are a fully fledged agency together with Amazon Home Services and with Ustar that provides you with this reputation management service. Remember, you don't have to lift a finger. All right, guys, again, you've got the link. It's in the chat box. People are going absolutely berserk. I'm warning everyone, though, that each part of this funnel is now going to rise. The price is rising because the demand is absolutely insane. At Amazon, remember, 97 or just 127 with the coupon that makes it very close to 97 between gold and platinum. As soon as you join, you have the ability to join TravelZone for less than $67. There's a massive coupon there right now. It's available, but the price will rise. And then you have the chance to join our reputation management program. Instead of for $12.97, it's just $297 for a 12-month license or just $37 a month. I'm telling you now, prices are about to rise.
All right, let's head it back to Tommy. Are you still there, Tommy?
Yep, I'm right here.
All right, some really good questions coming in. I see Bert has asked a really good question here. Saying, Tommy, can you just share with everyone the problems that you had in the past with the portal? Why is it that this training is so important for our members to be able to get started with Amazon Home Services?
The portal really didn't give a whole lot of direction. I mean, we were the first ones. We were the pioneers, and it took us weeks to get this figured out. And now we've got it down to like 16 minutes to get through the process of what used to take forever. I mean, we used to have to track down technicians, figure out their emails, have them put their social in. I mean, it was complicated as heck to get through, and we simplified it. So that's the main thing of what we've been able to do with the process.
Okay, so that also answers we're getting from Barbara is asking how long is onboarding. So you're saying it's basically 16 minutes. And in the past, before you actually figured this out, you said you went through a lot of trials and tribulations to figure this thing out. Like in the past, how long would this take you to get this process done? And that you've now whittled it down to about 16 minutes?
You know, it really depends on the technicians you have. But overall, it's like this. Because the way we set it up, we've gone over every single obstacle. So if you've got a 100-person business with 100 technicians, like I have more than 100 technicians, it takes a little bit longer. But if you're looking at your average technician, 3-5 guys, I mean, you're done in under a half hour getting it all set up and starting to pound the pavement with getting a ton of jobs from Amazon.
Okay, how hard is it? The question here from Andre. How hard is it to get these businesses actual business and jobs?
It's not hard at all. Look, you tell somebody, look, do you know what Amazon is? Yes, I know what Amazon is. Are you interested in getting a ton of work from Amazon? Well, how does it work? Well, basically, people go on, they order a service, and you fulfill it for them, and you make money every single time. See, for me, I love the opportunity of getting in the house because people are buying a garage door part, and that's an opportunity for me. So if I go on and talk to these home service specialists, it's a no-brainer. I make this thing, you're dumb if you don't do it type thing.
Guys, again, the link is on the page. People are joining left, right, and center. And a warning, the price will rise at some point very short. You need to join right now. Okay, good question coming in. And I really appreciate this question, Eddie. And I appreciate you asking so clearly. Eddie says that he's a newbie. He's never made a sale in his life. I can understand. Perhaps a little bit fearful, Tommy. So I want you to share with Eddie why it could be different from anything that he might have done in the past and why this is so simple.
You know, what I found is when you create a win-win situation for somebody and you go in with an attitude of let me help you, it's the servant in us that actually says, what are you looking for? There's nobody that says, I don't need more business. I'm not looking for routine ways to make more money. So when you go into the attitude of a win-win situation and it's simple, you just ask the question. You walk through the front door or you get on the phone and say, look, I got a way to make you a lot of money. And here's the main thing for me as a business owner is it doesn't take much effort. Because I say 3 things. Do I like who I work with? How much time is it going to take me? And what's the payoff? Well, all 3 of those things are a win-win-win. So if you're just starting out, this is probably the easiest and best thing to start out with.
Great answer. Zoe, I'm just going to try and extract what you're saying. You're asking a good question. It's a little bit complicated. Let me just extract what you're saying. Zoe's asking something that Itamar tapped into just before in the training, and that is that Amazon is a leader in this market. They're turning what was once a lead business into a sales business, right? In fact, the e-commerce of home services. That's basically what they're doing. And what Itamar said, and I want to extrapolate what Zoe's asking. Do you believe, Tommy, that other companies are now going to have to follow suit? The others like Facebook, like Yelp, that they're going to have to remove or leave the lead generation business and actually start selling services like Amazon has already started?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Amazon kind of flipped everything on its rear end, and it's kind of like what Apple did for the computers. Is Amazon's changing the game of how it's done. So now when you want something, see, people are afraid of getting taken advantage of, homeowners, and Amazon's going direct to the homeowners and saying, here's this and here's the labor. This is what it costs. There's nothing clearer or better for the consumer. And Google made a lot of money by doing the same thing. What's best for the consumer? So everybody's going to have to follow suit. All the companies are going to have to join because unfortunately for a guy like me, it's becoming a commodity. I like to be able to go in where it's not a commodity. But look, the fact that I'm the first one in, in my master's program, we learned it's all about the speed of implementation. And the fact that we're early adopters puts us ahead of the game by so much. But yeah, obviously they're making a huge market disruption and it's going to change the game.
And one final point we mentioned in our introduction before we went live, Tommy, you mentioned something. And I just want to make this clear to everyone because some people have been asking the question, Tommy, you've opened this market. You're literally the solo guy in it. You can make billions yourself. And why are you doing this? And guys, I want you to understand something. Tommy said to me in the introduction, perhaps you could just elucidate upon this. Tommy said, my opportunity here is that these guys are going to make tons and tons of sales potentially. And then those companies are going to need someone that's going to be able to help them to explode their sales. Tommy is going to be providing high-end services to your clients where you're going to be able to get a piece of that as well. I want you to understand what the relationship is. Tommy isn't just saying, hey, I'm going to train you, give you everything I've got. He needs you to succeed because when you succeed with a home service business and then they need to go to the next level, guess what? Tommy wants to team up with you and provide services at the highest level and end in the market. He is the #1 home service marketing company around. He can provide, and he's got a $40 million garage repair company. He's also got a service company serving the home service community. So this is your opportunity to sell super incredible high end and have Tommy as a partner who will take care of your clients for you. Tommy, I think this is, you didn't even mention this. We haven't mentioned it until now, but this is huge because this gives our clients, our members, the opportunity to team up with you. And that, I believe, is something that is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Perhaps you can share with everyone, the sorts of things you can provide their clients with that can make our members a ton of money as well.
Well, I can't do it alone. And I think that the main thing about me is understanding humility and understanding that we are stronger together. And that's something that I've understood as I've grown my home service companies. I got to tell you, I started a Christmas light business because I was in China a few years ago. And that business was really tough because I was first starting out, and it's been a long time I've been in the garage industry. But this year, we're going to do over $2 million just in Phoenix, Arizona, between that and my Amazon sales. And there's so many ways to explode growth. And it's exciting because I can only help so many people. So it takes everybody here as a team to spread the good word. And I'm so sick of what's going on in the home service industry. The average person is 49 years old as a plumber. And we're here to bring these young people into the business and make sure that it's not this blue collar thing. We're running out of workers. There's such a huge opportunity. I'm so excited to be part of it. And we really think that this industry has kind of been left alone for a long time, and now it's getting disrupted. And we're the best people to go in and figure this out and make a difference and make it fun. Because there's one thing I don't think is going away, and you want your air conditioner to work in the summers. You want your furnace to work in the winter. You want your shower to turn on when you go to take a shower. And there's not enough people to do it right now. And these new things like Amazon are changing the game. And it's fun to be a pioneer in the industry. And I need help. And I want to spread the word as fast as possible and have as many amazing partners in the industry as I can.
Awesome. Guys, this again, just give a very big thank you to Tommy for sharing everything with us. Literally for pennies on the dollar. And this is your opportunity to team up with him. Not only learn from him, close a bunch of deals, make a ton of sales, get recurring income, but then team up with him and you can hand over your clients to him to provide higher end services as well. I've never seen a response like this, Tommy. People are going bonkers with a capital B. Tommy, thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, look, guys. Looks like we had an issue there with the audio. I do apologize, guys. I'm here now. Hope you guys can hear me. There's some great questions that have been coming in. I'm going to try and answer as many as possible. Sorry about the microphone issue there. Okay, let me answer as many questions. Some people are asking, good question coming in. So how do we get paid for this? Answer. You are going to get paid directly by businesses because you're going to be setting them up. You're going to be getting them sales. You're going to have a portal on Amazon. You're going to be able to run hundreds of businesses in one portal. You literally can run this entire business from Amazon and you'll be able to see absolutely everything. So this is absolutely huge. So we didn't mention that in the training. I'm glad everyone can hear me now. Perfect. That's number one. Number two, guys, if you've got any more questions, let me know in the chat box. Yes, the links are on the screen. Fill in the form if you haven't yet joined. Let me just answer more of your questions. All right, question coming in about reputation management. I just want to make this absolutely clear, guys, because with Amazon, there's only one thing that could possibly hold businesses back, and that is they need to have a squeaky clean reputation. If they don't, they won't get onto Amazon. This is your opportunity to upsell them on reputation management services. You're going to be getting 45, 50% of the profits in your pocket. You don't need to fulfill a thing. So you literally, by getting people excited about Amazon, it's the easiest thing in the world to upsell them on reputation management if they haven't got a good reputation. If they do have a good reputation, you're still going to sell them reputation management after you get them on Amazon because they have to maintain that reputation. Guys, this is money in your pocket without you fulfilling a thing. We're working with Ustar with the very best in the industry. Let me answer more questions that are coming in. What's the difference between gold and platinum? Guys, you've got a $20 coupon on platinum. It's available for a few more minutes. You need to go to the sales page and join platinum. The difference is $1,000 software. So, I mean, the difference between gold and platinum is literally $10 at the moment, but that price will, there'll be a bigger differentiation in a few minutes. So grab right now the coupon and join at platinum. Is Tommy going to show us how to hire techs to fulfill these services? Yes. Tommy is going to share with you absolutely everything, every part of this business. We're going to be doing live training as well. And people asking a phenomenal question coming in at the very end, guys. All right, let me just go into this because this is a great, great question. And we have Sam here as well. Hopefully he'll be able to join us in just a minute. But guys, here's what's happening. Some of you are asking, good question, is there going to be an opportunity to meet with Tommy in person? The answer is Tommy is inviting members who join HomeZon today the ability to meet with him in person in the confines of his own personal office space. This is a tiny mastermind. And guess what? I didn't mention this before, but we're going to mention it right now. You can join us for that, or there will be a live stream of that event, a tiny mastermind. We're not only going to meet Tommy, but his team as well. So anyone that is looking to absolutely crush it. And by the way, if you do join one of those two, you also have the ability to get a 30-minute fast start call with a member of the team. So if you're looking to absolutely crush this and you want to make the absolute most of this opportunity that's right in front of your eyes, the time is now. Grab this right away. All right, let me just see more questions that are flying in faster than I can say Tommy Mello. All right, good question there, Arthur. Arthur is asking, why is Tommy doing this? But Tommy actually answered. But I'm just going to add another point. He is releasing a book that he intends to become a New York bestseller. When Itam and I met with him, that is his absolute intention. He wants to spread the word about this. And we said, you know what? We can help you. But let's go way further than just sharing your book with everyone. Let's really help our members crush this. Help our members, Tommy. Provide the training, provide the support. For those who want to get some one-on-one time with you, wanted to have, spend time with you to get in there and learn from your team and become the next Tommy. If you can do that, don't worry about the book. We can help you to spread the word about the book. So Tommy's gone beyond any of our wildest expectations. And he's created this amazing, amazing training. And we've got live, of course, we've got the live event if you want to join us for that. And there's a live stream you can join us for those of you who are looking to become the very next Tommy. Excellent question, Singer, who's asking about, does this work outside of the US and the UK? I want to make it clear one more time. We mentioned on the training, but this is a good question. The answer is you can be anywhere in the world. Remember, because of the power of email and LinkedIn that we share with you in Trafazon, which is the once you join at HomeZon, you'll be able to grab Trafazon, because you've got all of that traffic. And we're going to show you how you can get in front of tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of businesses through the power of email and LinkedIn. You do not need to be in the US. You do not need to be in the UK. You do not need to leave the confines of your house. If you are a home business, you work from home, perfect. You do not need to be anywhere else. I don't care if you're in the Sahara Desert or you're in Mother Russia or anywhere else in the world. It doesn't make a difference. All you need to do is to follow Get Traffers on. That's the what you can join as soon as you join Amazon. And then we share with you how you can get in front of businesses in email, LinkedIn, and then literally the sky is the limit. Okay, again, people asking about the types, people asking questions about the niches. There's over 1,200 niches, guys. And Itamar said it very succinctly at the beginning. It's not even just home services anymore. The example we gave is of guitar lessons. It's just insane the additional type of industries that are available. Remember, there's no cost to you. There are absolutely zero cost to you. You're going to get that business up on Amazon. Yeah, the business is going to pay a small percentage to Amazon on the sales, but you're not paying anything. This is drop shipping of the highest level, your drop shipping services. Remember that. Remember the beauty of drop shipping, where you can get products in China. You don't pay for them until you make the sale. Well, it's the same thing over here. You're drop shipping, the ability for businesses to sell their services. And you're doing it. You're putting them on Amazon. And we're going to share with you how to get them to the top of the search engines in Amazon. And you have the right and the ability, because no one else is doing this, to grab a share of every single sale that is generated. Guys, I hope you understand the power of that. If you've got a question about that specifically, ask it right now, because this is very, very important. All right, let me see right now, guys, any further questions that are flying in, and I'm going to try and answer as many as possible. This is not simple for me because we have a ton of people that are here. All right, I just simply am not going to be able to read through every single person that has joined. It's just beyond. However, I can tell you that we've got literally a few more minutes before the price is going to rise. If you want to be part of this, the time is now. It is now or never, or you're going to be paying more for platinum. At least the coupon is going to drop. Okay, so please join this as soon as possible. All right, I'm just going to say, because I can see a few people here. Justice, you're in. Mary, I can see you. Yes, Norman and Jim, I see you. Natasha, people ask me still, am I in? Yes, you are. What's the difference? Answer, what is the difference between this? This training is freaking crazy. Love this deal. Okay, good question, John. Yes, Tammy is part of this as well. Is the one went over to Tommy and created this training with him. Absolutely right. Okay. What is the expert positioning? Well, very simple. Is that you're going to have a template of a website that's going to position you as an expert, as someone that can provide nonstop business for any business that works with you, right? Through the power of Amazon. The thing is, guys, and you have to understand this. This is so brand new. No one knows about this, right? Businesses, very few of them realize the potential of Amazon and what they do now for home services. You're literally getting involved at the beginning. The only difference is that no one, absolutely, who else out there is actually providing these services? Practically no one. So you've got this open market of just ridiculous amounts of home service and other types of businesses and industries, such as people that are selling guitar lessons. You have the ability to be able to grab sales from them, generate sales for them, get a piece of every sale that's generated. That's going to be the deal that you're going to close with them. We're going to share with you how to do that. Tommy shares with you how to do that, and you are there for the kill. That is the beauty of this. It's like getting involved with Google at the very beginning, Facebook at the beginning. This is almost like Amazon at the beginning. In fact, this is a new industry. And here's something else that Itamar pointed out. This is so important, that this is a paradigm shift. This is not just, it starts with Amazon, but it doesn't end with Amazon. What's going to happen, and this is what we're expecting to happen, is that this is going to have an effect on other boys in the industry, whether it is Facebook, whether it is Google, whether it is Yelp. Those companies are going to, at some point, they're not going to be able to just sell leads. They're going to have to do the same thing. So guess what? You get started right now, build what we're calling an agency that provides these services for Amazon Home Services, and you will be there before anyone else, right? Coca-Cola sells, I think it's like 50 times more than Pepsi or something like that. They got to market first. You get there with the Coke, you're going to beat Pepsi, either whether you think Pepsi tastes better or not. You're going to get there. You got there first, you win. McDonald's got there before others. They are the winners. Guys, this is your opportunity to be the first practically to market this opportunity. This is your time. This is your time. All right. So guys, do not miss out on this. Let me just see, guys, if there are any more questions, let me know in the chat box, because I have not seen a reaction like this in a jolly, jolly long time. People gone absolutely berserk. If you will need me to read out your name, I will do, but it's gone absolutely berserk, guys. Now, let me just refer one more time. Angela, I will repeat one more time. In terms of the reputation management, guys, this is very, very important, because this is what's going to transform you from being in a home service, Amazon home service agency, into a fully fledged agency. Because once you've got more than one offer, you have more than one service that you can provide, the game has now changed. You're no longer in the home services, purely in home services. You're now a pure and utter agency. You can provide other services. And the beauty of this is we know that Amazon's very finicky about the types of businesses they're going to accept. So when you tell the business about Amazon, and you can get themselves, and then you show them and you see that their application has failed because they haven't got a squeaky clean reputation, you can say, okay, here's the solution. That could put hundreds of dollars per month in your pocket per client in profit. And again, of course, everything's fulfilled by an incredible company that you can be working with. So that is just money in your pocket, and it turns you into a fully fledged agency. Businesses that are on Amazon are going to be so desperate to maintain that relationship with Amazon. You are then going to sell them on reputation management. That is the beauty of this. I hope you guys are getting that, because that is super, super important. All right, we're coming here to the end. This is like being absolutely crazy. Let me see if there are any more questions coming in. Yes, guys, I know it's unbelievable, but you are right. On the front end, it's not $97 or $107 per month. It is a one-time investment. Yes, this is crazy. Yes, you've never seen probably anything like it, but there's a reason why we've been this excited over the last week or so at the office as we put everything together. And when we met Tommy all that time ago, months ago, when we first discussed this, and we said, you know what, when you release that book, we're going to do something even better for you. Okay, let me just answer last minute questions. Tommy, who literally is the home services expert. He is the #1 home services expert. He's built a $40 or so million company around this exact issue. So you're working with not just the best, but this is uniquely the best. No one is like this. All right. So guys, this is a one-off opportunity. Grab this with two hands. Grab it by the horns. Literally $97 at gold. I'm not sure if it's still available, but it will be disappearing if it isn't yet. Platinum at the most at $127. You've got a $20 coupon to get it down to $107. It's available now. Do not miss it. Guys, if you haven't yet joined, I want to know right now in the chat box why on earth you have not joined. Be honest with me. Why haven't you joined? If you've got a question that hasn't been responded yet, we haven't responded, we will answer it as soon as we possibly can. What is holding you back? Let me just see. Yes, there's a lot of members that do. I'm just curious of those of you that don't, because guys, this is your opportunity right now. Okay, need to speak to a partner. Okay, grab it and tell the partner afterwards, in my opinion, Bianca. This is $97. Do not miss out. Especially grab that front end right now. Tim Chant, absolutely. When you fill out the form, speak to a member of our team, and absolutely you can do that. Brainard, fill out the form at savehomazon.com, and speak to our team. How much time would we need for each client per week or month? I asked Tommy that exact question. He's talking about 16, 17 minutes setup time and a few minutes to maintain it, guys. This is not rocket science. Brilliant question, Bertrand, asking about why wouldn't business do it themselves? Well, we know, famously what we say, that businesses, unfortunately, business owners are involved in their business, not on their business. The great Michael Gerber says that. And he's absolutely right. Business owners haven't got time. They're not going to do the research. They don't understand technology necessarily. They're not going to get involved in Amazon. It's a cumbersome process if you don't know what you're doing. They'll spend hours, if not days, trying to figure it out and still won't get anywhere near it. And after that, they need to maintain it. And then they need reputation management to maintain it. Guys, very few businesses, unless they got someone in team that's going to take this for them, No one is going to be able to compete with you. They're not going to take this away from you. That's incredibly unlikely. And if it does, it's only in very small scenarios where they don't have, when they have someone in-house that can provide that service for them. Otherwise, I just don't see that happening. Simply don't see that happening. All right, more questions coming in, guys. I'm trying to answer as many as I possibly can. I'm in, super excited. Woohoo, says Dave Menzel. Our good friend Dave, you're in. You are safe. I know I haven't read it out for everyone that is joining. But guys, if you've got a question, it is now or never. Do I need to get the reputation management to work with this? No, you don't, Sahar Jahan. No, you don't need it. But what it is providing you with another service. That's what turns you into a fully fledged agency. Do you absolutely need it? No. You can fly like a kite with Amazon Home Services. You do not need reputation management, but for our members that are looking to be able to increase their scale of sales and want to be able to increase their potential, it's like the biggest no-brainer I think that ever has been presented to you, because businesses that can't get onto Amazon are going to need it. Businesses that are on Amazon are going to need it, and you can provide it. You don't lift a finger. It's just pure, literally, fulfillment by a top company, and you'll be collecting 45-50% of the profits without doing a single thing. So I think, it'll be very, very strange if you didn't want to join that reputation management. Anyone that I can see, a few people are asking where it is. Guys, if you're having a problem finding the reputation management page to join, just write in the chat box, REP. If you want to join REP, but whatever, you lost it in a funnel, you don't know where it is, you can't find it, write in the chat box, REP, and our team. Sam, if you can, those of you that are looking for REP, if you can provide them that link, I'd very much appreciate it. Trafazon is a separate investment. It's $67, but there's a $20 off coupon for that if it's still live. So it's down to $47. This is just insanity, guys. So if you don't have hundreds of thousands of businesses to work with, you want to get in front of lots of businesses with this never seen before opportunity, this is how you do it. Join Trafazon. And I can see almost everyone here that has joined Trafazon, guys. That is a very good decision. All right, and I can see more people are joining. The more I mention this, more people are asking great questions. You guys are on the money. I love these questions. You are simply getting it, guys. I absolutely love this interaction and the fact that you are getting this. This, to me, is music to my ears, absolute music to my ears, and I appreciate the dedication that you guys have, which is why we really got this webinar through to you. We got straight to the point within 14 minutes. Because we realized just how important this could be for many of our members. Okay, Nadine, we'll get you that. All right, coupon for rep. Jess is looking for the coupon. It's on the page. If it's still live, there should be a coupon on there. If there is a coupon, I don't even remember. I'm not sure, Jess. The price is rising all the time, so I recommend you do not make. Yes, good point, Sam. Fill out the form. You're trying to join, and the coupon is disappearing in front of your very eyes. You want to join, you need to speak to your partner, you want to join reputation management, you want to join Tommy together in his mastermind or on a web summit together with Tommy. You want to be there, but you need to speak to a member of your team. You need to wait 24 hours. Fill out the form. Do this right away. Do not miss out. Once the price rises, it's done, but we will honor anyone that fills out the form right now. We will honor it, and we will maintain the same pricing that you see right now on the page if you fill out that form right now. All right, I can see some more questions coming in. Oh my goodness, running out of human breath here, guys. I'm going to need resuscitation after this. Okay, says, great question from Wayne, who's right on the money. How big? Okay, great question. So this should be a no-brainer sales pitch wise to services companies who wants more sales needs on Amazon. That's Tom. Okay, Tom, yes, it's an absolute no-brainer offer. It's no-brainer. And for those who just want to go for the kill, you can actually offer the setup for free. We recommend you actually charge because you don't have competition. And when there is no competition, you can charge a lot more. Okay, but if you actually just want to get as many businesses on there as possible, you want to go crazy. And guys, this is not a bad strategy. And I can see Tom is right on the board. Angela said something similar before. Guys, some of you are really on the ball. You're smart. You could just go right now, clean up shop, go and bring 50, 100 businesses on. Don't charge anything for the setup fee and just take a piece of every sale that's generated. Yes, you could do that. You're the first practically to market this. Oh my goodness. If you work fast, If I was you, grab someone out of university, someone that, that's got a bit of a drive on them. Go out there, give them a piece of whatever's generated. You can get some people, help them make a lot of sales, a lot of money, get some salespeople on your team. Go out there, don't have to pay them anything in advance, give them a piece of the commissions, create a joint venture with them. Oh my goodness, yes, you guys are getting the size of this opportunity. This is smart. This is smart. Okay, you guys are on it. You're on the money. This is brilliant. All right, guys. I think we're coming to an end simply for two reasons. One, I can see some of you people want to see the sales pages and make sure, in terms of reputation management, you understand exactly what it is. And number two, I am going to be battling for breath for a good couple of hours. I've almost lost my breath with the amount of questions and issues, fantastic questions and issues people are raising right now. I really, really do thank you. I'm going to ask Sam if he's got a microphone, if there's anything that I have forgotten, anything that I've left out, anything he can think of that I need to answer, or people are going to have a mutiny with support. Sam, is there anything? Oh, I got something I can see. Good question. You should be receiving an email from Umbrella as soon as you join. And by the way, also you should be getting an email if you join at Platinum for the tool, the APL Tommy's tool. You should be getting an email from Really Successful. Check your spam folder if you didn't receive one of those two emails. Okay, very, very important. Sam, anything you'd like to add before we close this down? I can see more questions coming in.
Wow. What a reaction here. I see the chat box is going crazy. We're trying to keep up with all the questions. Some questions that keep coming up. People want to know what's included in the offer. Do we have sales training? Do we have marketing training? You want to know exactly what's included? Go there, a precise description of every single thing that's included. I would suggest they're going fast. I see that some of the coupon codes are already no longer active. So go there, start there, read through the page. You can watch videos. You can see testimonials. You can learn a little bit more about the system. If you still have questions, you're not just ready to buy. That's why we have the Save Homes On link. Speak to our reps. They'll go through everything with you. Speak to our support. We'll get all your questions answered. And once again, I apologize if we didn't get to all your questions yet. We'll get to them as fast as we can.
Good question. A good point, Sam. Thank you for that. So, guys, you can read all the information instead of me going and boring you to death with every single squeaky detail. It's all on that sales page, but we do recommend you move fast, guys. This really should have been. And by the way, we had 3 people that were disappointed after about 20 minutes. Said, "Give me the damn buy now button." We weren't live at that time. And when they saw it wasn't 997 or 1297, they said there's got to be some sort of catch, and they were disappointed. Of which, I mean, that's it. This should be a 997, 1297 offer. This absolutely should be. But we did have an agreement with Tommy for 2 things. Number 1, he wants to get the word out there. This is important. And number 2, those of you are going to take action. You've got such an insane opportunity. The market is so big. It's a $600 billion market. There's room for a few hundred of our members to join us. There is room for all of you. This is not we're only going to have 10 people there because, there's millions of other people already selling these things. You've got the market to yourselves, guys. All I ask you to do, 2 things. Number 1, you take action. Please, this is such an opportunity for you guys. If you take the minimal of action, do that. And number 2, and this is Sam's request, I know it is, and that is that if you've got any question, reach out to support. No one left behind. If you've got the drive to see this through, we have got more than the drive to make sure that you get through, right? That is our commitment to our members. It's a drive. You do this, we do it. We're there for you every step of the way. And the opportunity here, I think, is pretty much unlike anything you might have ever seen ever before. So, guys, grab this right now. Grab this right now. As soon as you join, you can grab Trafazon. That's available right now. If the page at $67. If the coupon is still live, it's $47. It's a $20 coupon. You then get the opportunity to join Reputation Management. It is a $12.97 offer you're getting for a tiny fraction. And then those of you are ready to go for the kill, those of you who want to become the next Tommy and want to learn by rubbing shoulders with the number 1 in the entire industry. There is no one in this industry that does this like Tommy. You can join us either live in person or live stream, and you're getting a 30-minute fast start call as well as part of the package for pennies on the dollar. So anyone that wants to grab this by the horns, this is it, and this is your opportunity. Last minute emergency questions, only questions you will not be able to see tonight. Yes.
Barry, I'm just going to cut you off. Maybe I missed it, but I still see there's some people who are still on the fence. I don't know if you mentioned the guarantee that we include with this program.
Go for it, Sam.
Okay, so anyone who purchases HomeZon, TraftZon, RepZon, all of them come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. And the reason for that is simple. We are certain you will enjoy it. And if you don't, you can always come to us. So if you're on the fence, go in there, read through the program, go for it. Within 30 days, you send us a request for a refund, you will get it back. But I am certain that you'll be so happy with the training, you will not want to.
Absolutely. Guys, I mean, I'm probably the worst marketer of all time that I didn't even mention that. Sam is just much more conscientious of those details than I am. Guys, it's a no-brainer. It is a NB. It is an NB squared, no-brainer. In fact, it's an NB quadrupled. You've got a money-back guarantee. This is obscene, guys. I'm recommending you grab this right away before we actually reach our senses and someone gives me a good Diet Coke. I've been off Diet Coke, guys, for about 4 weeks. My wife has put me on a Diet Coke-free diet. Yes, I'm the world's first diet-free Coke diet merchant. And as a result, I have lost my senses. Once I get it back and I go down the road and get myself an excellent Coke Zero, really fresh and cold as ice, my goodness, my senses will turn faster than I can say Tommy Mello, and the price is going to rise. We're going to take this off. We're going to do this as it should have been, $9.97, $12.97. No Diet Coke for Barry, says Gaynor. This is my wife's demand. It's tough, guys. It is tough. All right. Anyway, I'm joking. I've got the willpower. I haven't put on weight either at the moment, so that's a good sign. Great point from John Young. He said, if you ask for a refund, you might as well go get a regular job and forget about being in business for yourself. All right. It's that this is the opportunity. John is an incredible marketer, a business person. He understands this. I know everyone is. I don't think there's going to get a single. Sam, just telling you, if you get a single person that reaches out to you, I would be gobsmacked. I would be surprised beyond belief if anyone thinks, wow, I can't really do this. Why anyone can do this. And if you need some extra help, Sam and the team are there to help you every step of the way. Yes, lethal poison aspartame, says Thomas Squires. You are right. My wife's been reading it up. I know that. I've always known it, but she's asked me nicely, and I have done it. All right, guys. So despite my lack of Diet Coca-Cola, we have got a crazy offer again. Guys, is there a replay? I don't know. I think, yes, we're trying to put on up a replay according to Brett, just seeing now. However, price rises as of now. So, guys, it's now. Do not wait. Do not hesitate. Do not think about it too much, because the more you think, the more expensive it gets. You're going to be very depressed if, as a result, you miss out on the sales and the ability to get in here fast. Do not miss this. You would be crazy to do so. They got the option right now. We will honor anyone right now who fills out the form. It'll take you 30 seconds. This will save you money. And speak to us if you need to bundle stuff together. You need to do it in a certain way. You need to speak to a partner. You need to speak to your wife or your husband. Or you need to drink a Diet Coke before you can make a decision. Whatever your rationale is, guys, all I'm going to ask you for right now is an honest one-sentence response. I want you to right now write one sentence or even 2 sentences. You know what? 2 sentences of why this is the most incredible opportunity you have ever seen. What I'd like you to do, Sam, can we send this into support? And what I'm going to do is, one person, if you've joined on live stream, listen carefully, guys. I'm going to do something berserk. This doesn't make sense, but I'm off my Diet Coke. So here's what we're going to do. I want you to send in a honest 2 or 3 sentences. I'm going to increase it to support and tell us what you thought about this, what you think about this opportunity. For those of you who have joined live stream, right, have joined a live stream, one of you will be taken instead and brought out to the event on the house. That is a $10,000 mastermind. By the way, it's available for 70% off right now. But you're going to be invited to be, you're going to on the house, going to take you from live stream, and we're going to stick you into the live event. That's what we're going to do. So, guys, I want to see everyone writing to support Sam. ReallySuccessfulSupport.com. Is that the best place to send it?
Yes, that is.
All right. So really successful support. I want you to write in right now and give me a sentence or two, or you can write right now, testimonial, and give me a sentence or two right now in GoToWebinar. Before you send it into support, it's more likely you're going to win because it's easier for us to find. But write in your sentences right now into the chat box, and also send it into reallysuccessfulsupport.com. I think we are pretty much done at this point. Esteban wins the competition so far. He says, "Wow!" Right? We need a little bit more than that, Esteban. But I appreciate your amazing feedback. Thank you. Very nice. Timmy says the most quality offer from a stable quality office from the RS team. Thanks, guys. Love your energy, products, and support. Thank you, Doug. That's so kind. That is so kind. You you guys are very, very, very kind people. Thank you very, very much. All right, guys. We're done now. Sam, last word, man. You've been working so tirelessly, making sure that everything's just working over the last couple of days. Maybe I'll leave you with the last word. I know that Itamar had to leave. It's jumping on an airplane as we speak right now to come back home. He was in the US, for those of you who saw him. And obviously, Tommy's also had to leave. So the last word, Sam, is all yours.
That's really it. I mean, as always, thank you, Barry. It's a great offer. I'm happy to see we have so many people here joining us. I see tons of people already joined. I see a lot more people that are going to join, and we look forward to working all of you. We just expanded our support team. We added 3 more people so that we can make sure to give everyone quality support, help them use their program, help them benefit from the training. And if you have questions or comments, send it to support. They will all get passed on to me. So thank you. Thank you again for joining us, and I hope to see you soon in the training itself.
Right, and at the live event. If for those of you who are joining us, and someone's going to win it, so guys, fill out that go to Really Successful Support and send in your 2 or 3 comments or